Going on, mate? Name's Sassy the Sasquatch. Tonight we're gonna be watching a reaction into a video. Donald Trump's decided to work at McDonald's, mate. He's gonna work at McDonald's for a little bit. Kamala Harris said that she worked at McDonald's to try to, level with the lower class society. Even though she was raised in a middle class society, we hear it all the time, mate. She's always spewing that. So, Donald Trump's decided to go work at McDonald's just to shame her, because we all know it's not true that she didn't work at McDonald's. Donald Trump's going to go do something that she said she did. Without further ado. Oh yeah, almost forgot, mate. Almost forgot. Cheers, everyone. Cheers before we get started. Cheers. Oh yeah, it was good, mate. What? Yeah, now, definitely. Without further ado, let's get it started, mate.
McDonald's customers were shocked over the weekend after they were greeted by Donald Trump at the drive-through window of a McDonald's restaurant in Philadelphia.
Everybody. Hey, I'm having a lot of fun here, everybody.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hello, everybody.
You can take this, right?
Donald Trump immediately got to work swapping his suit jacket for an apron to start his shift.
That's great, thank you. Okay.
That's for you.
Oh, I think it's good. You want to do it? Yeah.
Donald Trump worked the floor across the entire McDonald's restaurant, from salting fries.
Oh man.
Let me give him extra salt.
No. Yep.
Yeah, get him extra salty, Trump.
Right there, and then we're gonna grab the fry scoop right here, put it into there, and just give him a twirl that way.
To having a chat with customers at the drive-thru.
I could do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job. I think I might come back and do it again.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Mr.
Look at that. How are you?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Nice to see you.
You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you.
You're not ordinary.
I mean, thank you so much
You are
for
not ordinary. I can see.
You're not ordinary, mate. You're not ordinary.
We want to be the president.
What a great guy.
So nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I took a bullet. That's right.
Thank you, Mr.
Alright, you're holding up the line. Go on, get out of here, mate.
And meeting fans desperate to save America.
A lot of fun here, everybody.
Oh my God! Oh
Look
my
at the
God!
fake, look at all the fake news of it. Hello, everybody.
You can take this,
And
right?
you know this is compliments of Trump, okay?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you. Mr. President,
Yes.
please don't
Everybody
let the United
gets
States
free
become Brazil,
food.
my native Brazil.
We'll keep it
Please,
big.
please,
We're
please.
gonna make
Oh, I
it
don't know what I
big.
was trying to do that guy's
Thank
voice
you.
for a second there.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, Mr.
Compliments
President.
of Trump.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Oh, what's going on, mate? He's slamming the door open. He's trying to shake everybody's
Have a
hand,
good
mate.
time.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see
You
you.
too.
Bye,
Nice to
darling.
see you.
Have a good time. Thank you.
And it wasn't only the inside of the McDonald's restaurant that was a buzz. Voters in the key battleground state of Philadelphia lined the surrounding streets, waving flags and cheering USA, USA.
Yeah. Oh, gives me goosebumps, mate. Look at all these people in support of their country. Patriotism in days like these has been seen as a form of terrorism, mate. Terrorism is absolutely terrible, mate. Wow, man.
Despite
Oh,
reveling in the
what a
buzz of the
fucking
day,
turnout, man.
Donald Trump didn't pass up an opportunity to take swipes at Kamala Harris.
I'm looking for a job, and I've always wanted to work at McDonald's. I never did. I'm running against somebody that said she did, but it turned out to be a totally phony story. So, President Trump!
Oh, see, I told you, mate.
Hello, everybody.
He then made a hilarious quip in response to a reporter's question, saying, "I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala."
I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala.
Are you going to put this on your
I
resume?
never worked here.
Why would she lie about something like that?
Will be put on your resume.
I worked at McDonald's.
Why would she lie about that?
Why? Because she's lying, Kamala. That's why.
Donald Trump even had a conciliatory moment with the media pack, where he gave them some French fries.
Go have there's plenty of them in there for you, okay? You want to move them back? There,
He's so good, mate.
But
He's
MSNBC
he
wasn't
gives a whole
convinced.
year of French fries, mate. I'm gonna
Surprisingly,
hook
the
you up.
hosts and guests piled on Trump,
What a
saying
great
the
cat, mate.
McDonald's shift was a stunt and that he appears to be unwell.
If you're on his campaign, and I know you are certainly not, I'm not making any implication of that.
What are you talking about?
What
He
is
looks
the
great,
logic
mate.
behind this? Going to a McDonald's? I mean, we know the guy likes Big Macs and filet of fish, and he's used the word love to describe the way he feels about the food there before. But what's this about?
There's no logic to it. It's a stunt. He has not put forth an economic agenda. He, as you know,
Oi, mate, he just explained what the reason why he was there is because Kamala Harris said that she worked at McDonald's, turned out to be a phony story, so he wanted to go work at McDonald's. He actually said this before he even did this. He said, I should go work at McDonald's so I can say that I worked at McDonald's longer than Kamala Harris. He said this before, mate. He said this before. He said it just before in the clip. We've all sat here and watched it. We listened to him say it. And then now they're asking this question. Well, it's just a stunt, mate. Of course, yeah, it's a stunt. But it's funny, and it's like, why people like Trump, I believe.
appears to be not well, and he's engaged in some
fine,
really
mate.
bizarre types of activities during this campaign. So this is just another one of those stunts that he will continue on through the campaign. And I think that we need to really focus on making sure that he is not elected, of course, because he is a threat to our democracy, but also the Harris loss agenda.
There they go with, he's a threat to our democracy, and people wonder why he was nearly assassinated. It's not because of any kind of rhetoric that he's spreading, mate. It's literally because of the mainstream media. They're out there calling him Hitler, and they're calling him a threat to democracy and all this constantly. And then when you bring that up, they say, all these clips are taken out of context, mate. And be like, well, when you look at the context of what it was when they said it in the first place, they're actually, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Is about the economy, reducing the cost of living, reducing the cost of prescription drugs, reducing the cost of housing, and making life better for everyone. And that's what we have to focus on and make sure we get every voter to the polls and make sure that the voters vote for the...
Oi, mate, she doesn't even know what she's fucking talking to me. She's saying something, but, like, it's not like she's, like, having a genuine thought, you know what I mean, mate? She's, like, she's repeating talking points that have been said over and over again. You know, a lot of people don't know this, mate, but that's, like, a playwright of Hitler's literal playbook, mate. Literally Hitler. And it's crazy when they're calling this guy Hitler, but it's actually they're doing Nazi tactics, mate. You see, Hitler said this, right? He said, if you tell a lie loud enough and long enough, eventually people will believe it, mate. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, mate. That's crazy. And here he is, trying to do right for America, and then the media's just lying about him constantly.
Future, not taking the country backwards, as you see what Donald Trump continues to try to do. So I'm urging and encouraging everyone to get to the polls and vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz to be their next president and vice president.
Political advisor Stephen Chung slammed MSNBC, saying, MSNBC says working at McDonald's is bizarre and strange. This is how Kamala Harris and the elites think of everyday Americans who work everyday jobs. Social media was in meltdown at the footage, with outspoken conservative commentator Riley Gaines saying, A multi-billionaire is serving at the McDonald's drive-through window. Hilarious. Truly a man of the people.
I'll agree
And
with that one
commentator
too, mate.
Charlie Kirk doubled down on this, saying, Kamala could never. Oh, that's right. She never did.
Oh
Trump's
yeah, she
McDonald's
never
shift
did, mate.
comes after he left the audience at the Al Smith dinner in hysterics, reveals Sky News host James Morrow.
Oh yeah, I've got to
On
react to that
the front of
later,
US
mate.
politics. And I tell you what,
I haven't reacted to that yet, but I've seen some snippets. Yeah, I've got to react to that, mate. I've seen the snippets. It's got to be really, really funny, mate. Really, really funny. It's like a roast, basically. It's like a political dinner, and everybody's supposed to go to it, and nobody's ever missed this dinner from the Republican nominee and the Democratic nominee. I'm talking for decades, mate. Decades, nobody's missed this dinner. The last guy that missed a dinner, he mentioned about it. I saw that snippet. But didn't go well for him. Now Kamala's missed it. So it's like she's giving up, mate. It's like she's faking it till she makes it, but she's not gonna make it, mate. It's just absolutely terrible.
It's been another awful week for the Kamala Harris campaign. Not only did she flail her way through that Fox News interview with Bret Baier, but she also chickened out of going to the annual Al Smith dinner, a gathering in New York of New York City's most prominent Catholics, where traditionally politicians and presidential candidates
Well, I was just telling you
give
about
each
this, mate.
other a bit of a light-hearted roasting. But she didn't show up, which meant that Donald Trump had the field to himself. And I tell you what, he didn't miss.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, they really messed up doing that like that, mate. I don't know who Kamala's advisors are, mate, but they screwed that pooch, mate. They really messed that one up, mate. Well, I hope you enjoyed this hilariousness. Shout out to Sky News Australia, mate, for reporting the facts. Then the facts only, mate. Only the facts. Yeah. If you guys want to know the facts and the truth about a lot of stuff, Sky News definitely does the research, and because they're a third-party news organisation, they don't really have, it's non-partisan or bipartisan, basically. Stuff like CNN, MSNBC. Obviously, we saw from this clip, MSNBC is clearly lying. Donald Trump didn't seem sickly. He seemed like he was having a good day and fucking talking to people, and he, just being a normal person. Oh yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, mate. If you enjoyed this, click the like button. If you didn't like it, click the like button. Leave a comment if you hated it. Leave a comment if you liked it. If you thought it was hilarious, if you like Donald Trump, if you hate Donald Trump, leave a comment. Hit like if you like him, hit like if you like Kamala, hit like if you're Australian, if you're American, hit like if you're anywhere else in the world. Hit like if you're an alien, hit like if you live on our planet Earth. And if you're in our time zone or in an adjacent time zone watching this at the same time with somebody else, hit the like button and subscribe, mate. And take it easy. Oh yeah, before we go, one more cheers, mate. One more cheers. Cheers, everybody, mate. Oh, that's some good shit, mate.